to have you back. Thank you so much for keeping the channels on Joy Prime. You're still watching the BMPS show. If you're just joining us, not to worry at all. We just started. We're just about getting into the conversation, and we're asking tonight on the show, is marriage still a man's dream? Or it's just, you know, a social obligation that we need to service, that we need to meet, that we need to do? That's what we're asking today on the Bald, Muscled, Pot-Bellied and Skinny show, brought to you by Johnny Walker, Black Label, Big Bold Flavor. Like I said, if you're a lover of whiskey, that's the only choice that you need to make, and you would never regret it, because that's what we're having right here on the show. You can be a part of the show by simply texting us on our WhatsApp number what your thoughts are on this particular matter, 055-157-5757, 055-157-5757. A bit later on, I'll activate the phone so that you can call us. Tonight, we don't need the ladies to call us. Just sit back, relax, and listen to our thoughts on what this topic is, right? Is marriage still a man's dream? Is it something we really want to do? Or it is just, us satisfying social obligations? I'm doing this with Nanya Kofi to my extreme right. He is the CEO of Mood Seasons. Look, I know you can't smell it, or maybe you can smell it if you have special nose. But yeah, tonight, if I'm smelling good, I've got to say thanks to Mood Seasons. Nanye is the CEO of Mood Seasons. I do free advert give them. I know they go bring me bill, but we go sort them. Yeah, but Mood Seasons, check him out, Mr. Mood Seasons on Instagram, and yeah, place order for that. This one is called Millionaire. It smells really, really nice. I got a few hugs when I was coming in, and I know it's because of Nanye's perfume. So thank you very much, Nanye, and you're welcome.
You got hugs?
Yeah.
Good to be here.
Wow. And then also we have my brother Alvin. Alvin has been with us for the past 3 weeks or so. Is it?
Yeah.
Four already?
4 weeks.
1 month, yeah. Okay, Alvin, I heard Nanye asking Alvin, and that's the crazy thing about men. Men go for meet, then talk, then vibe, without even asking for each other's names.
Straight.
Yeah? If you ask me say, what happened, they do Allah, I don't know. But yeah, we're still vibing. I mean, that's just about it.
That's it.
Yeah, so Alvin is also welcome. Charlie, thanks so much to you.
Bro.
You guys want me to advertise for you?
Oh, we'll talk about that
Later, all right. And then my brother, who is always rocking his own clothing, yeah, fashionista papa, always looking as cool as the guy who has something really nice to say about Onchehu.
Oh!
Possible is here. Possible is the CEO of Thrift Town Clothing. I mean, what I'm wearing is from Possible. Yeah, my sneakers from Possible.
Same
what
here.
he's wearing from head to toe is from himself.
Yeah,
And then,
Possible.
of course, Nanye is also wearing something
Air Force
from-
Possible.
Yeah, yeah. Where you two? You're what way from Possible?
If you like,
They wear ring. They wear ring.
Yeah, no.
They wear ring from Possible. They wear ring.
Guys, Charlie, cheers to Johnny Walker.
Cheers.
Let's have a great conversation.
Charlie.
So today we're talking about marriages. I mean, we can toast to marriage, that's fine. But our question is very simple. Is it still a man's dream to get married, or it's just
I don't think it was ever a man's dream.
Okay.
I don't think it was ever a man's dream. When it becomes a man's dream, he's got to the point where he's experienced everything else and he's like, okay, you know what, nah, I think I need to slow down a bit. I think the dream of marriage is more geared to a woman's, from what I've experienced. I've never been in a situation where I am the one that wants to get married.
Are you married?
Am I married? Yeah, I'm married.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you're married?
He asks this every episode.
We didn't know.
You didn't know? Really?
We knew you. We knew you were going to get married.
But we didn't
But we didn't
You
know
know
when
when
it
I got
happened.
When it happened.
Because you were supposed to take us to Dubai for the wedding.
I wasn't.
No, London.
I'm saying you were. Oh, it was in London.
London, yeah.
No, but he was supposed to do something in Dubai.
Yeah.
Wait.
Let me
since
buy the
when?
stuff.
Hey, my guy.
No, I don't think that was me.
Hey.
Dubai. Dubai?
Okay, we're supposed to go to London for the wedding.
Yes.
Yeah.
What happened?
What happened?
Nigeria, and then Nigeria.
You
for
guys
the
couldn't
traditional
give
wedding.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, you guys couldn't give me.
You didn't invite us. But that's a topic for another day.
that's it.
No. That's a topic for another day.
Yeah.
That's a topic for another day.
Invite them though.
Did I invite them?
Yeah,
He did. Bro.
Like,
he never invites me.
Actually,
He never invites me.
how come
The
nobody?
letter you send them through WhatsApp or mail
Mail.
or truthful. What's my email address?
No, postbox.
But anyway, yeah, you were making a point.
No, I was saying that, you know, to be honest, for us, okay, and this might be more major to me, right? But for me, I've never really been focus on marriage. I think that whole conversation of marriage comes for me, when you meet the right person. It's not, because there are a lot of people who aspire to marry, period. They aspire to marry by a certain age. They aspire to marry because of X, Y, Z. And I think that's a lot more social oriented than perhaps more personal preference to marrying a particular person, right? And I think a lot of the times, because of what they call a biological clock. So I think a lot of the time, the pressure tends to come from the woman that you're with. You know what I mean? Within a certain age range. I think there's a time where men become a bit more eager to marry at a certain age.
What is that age?
I'm thinking 40s.
Okay. And why? What do you think is the
I
motivation
think because
behind wanting to get married?
most men would be married by the time they're in their 40s.
Why?
For people's circles, right? So the circles of friends you're in. For a group of friends in your 20s, think of the friends you're hanging around in your 20s, in your 30s, usually mid-30s, you start to see a few of them start to get married here and there.
Yeah.
And so it becomes lonely for a man if all your friends are married, because now they're occupied and they're having to prioritize other people more than their friends, right? So I think sometimes in that respect, when most of
You also
the
have to
friends
get
are...
married, sort of.
Well, you've got nothing else to do.
I see.
You've got no one else to... I mean, think about it. If everybody you hung out with before
Is married.
is now married...
Then it means now you're being pressured to get married.
No, I mean, well, not pressured, but you look at... Sometimes you wake up and think, right, like, I got no one to call. You know what I mean?
Looks like you are the most irresponsible person.
You look irresponsible. You know what I mean? It's not that you are, but you look... It looks some way.
Yeah.
It's like you're the only guy. And you know, the funny thing is, when guys get married to Charlie, there are some guys you just naturally no longer find yourself hanging around with. You know what I mean?
I'm trying to.
You're trying to?
Yeah.
Okay, so think of it this way. Imagine when you got your first job. Yeah? You start to find that your appearance with friends who don't have jobs starts to diminish.
Okay, I get you.
You know what I mean?
I do.
When they're not on the same wavelength,
Yeah.
frequency, you start to, prioritize people who are. Because you start to think, okay, you know what, actually. And sometimes it's even it's an unconscious thought.
Sometimes when you hang out, even, I mean...
You don't feel it.
different.
You know the feeling.
People who can
You
also
want to
pay,
go home and all that.
Yeah.
But I think I agree with you. But let me pick your initial thoughts, Alvin.
I also think it's societal pressure.
Are you married?
Yes.
Oh,
I think it's societal pressure.
I didn't see it. I'm
Are you
sorry.
counting
You don't
four?
need to see it.
Right now,
Four?
you know, the boys, that one they say they're married, they need to wear ring. So right now, if me to talk say I'm married, what's the
Oh, no, but it did your mind.
the marriage you did the marriage
Just
oh,
like
then I'm married.
Just like your virginity, of course. Like you, Charlie. See,
I hope they didn't let you in on the virginity aspect.
well, I don't want to talk. Let's go on. Let's go on with this. See, when you get to a point in your life, I think certain things just demand that you get married. Sometimes even the heights that you want to reach in your life.
I want today.
Yeah, that one day. So maybe someone wants to become a politician. Someone wants to even climb to the height of becoming a president. Sometimes they look at all these things.
I remember in 2024 December, before the December elections, there was someone that actually got married. I mean, allegedly, because he was
I
going,
know,
he was
I know.
contesting to be the vice president.
Yeah.
Did he actually?
Did
Yeah,
he actually
that
get
was-
married? Yes, he got
Yeah,
married.
yeah,
But
he
did he
got
actually
married.
become the vice president? No.
No.
Well, obviously not.
Shouts to you, Napo.
You didn't have to mention it. But
Oh,
see,
come
yeah,
on.
so that's it.
Shouts to.
See.
But why? I said allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
But he got married. It wasn't an allegation. He got married.
Okay.
Right? And this was quite close to.
Yeah.
So he just
Shouts to
chose
Napo.
his time close to the elections.
I don't know.
It's just timing, innit?
I can't say.
Maybe it was
It was
cheaper
a
to do-
requirement, like I said. You see, if you even want to become...
Oh, it was a requirement.
Yeah,
But I've heard about that.
Okay.
But that to be like that kind
vice
of top
president.
politician.
Yeah.
It's a requirement for you to
See,
get
we
married.
know...
Really?
We've heard about a politician who even
I don't know
got
how
married
true- I don't know how
to
true
a
that
second
is.
wife
I've heard about
because, I mean, that wife is seen to be more like the one that he can take out, the one that
Trophy
he can...
wife, sort of.
Yeah, the trophy wife.
And even apart from that, you see, like,
No, she didn't understand
there's this
the
mentality, there's this
Yeah.
societal mentality that the moment you are married, you are responsible or something
Yes.
like that. So definitely the state will want to see somebody who's married and they're like, with that kind of mindset.
But is it also mandatory for the state to have like a what do you call it?
side chick.
No, not side.
Charlie.
I mean, how can he come and presidency have anything in common?
Oh, it does. It does.
But most of them have side chicks.
I was talking about first lady. Is it sort of mandate? Is it a requirement that the state should at all times have a first lady? Could it be that that's also one of the reasons why
They get married?
Yes.
But that's just on the. It's not on the side anyway. But finish with your point.
So first family. Even sometimes when you want to take up positions in the church, somewhere in the Bible it says that a man should be able to put his home in order and all that.
I thought that is for a woman.
No, a man.
No, a man as well.
A man. Before he's able to take up leadership positions in church.
Rule over, not rule. I don't think the word is rule. I've forgotten, but
No, you can say rule. Use that word.
okay, fine.
Use it with your chest.
Be able to
Say it
run
with your
it.
chest.
No, because I
his
don't
home,
remember the
like-
exact word.
So rule.
Yeah. Run,
Why are you
run
putting words?
his home.
Run, yeah.
Manage.
Manage
Manage home.
So
his
rule.
home.
Lead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Ruler.
Yeah. So it gets to a
Pencil.
point. It gets to a
let's go
point.
on.
See, you certain things come up and you just have to get married. You just have to settle down. You just have to find someone that meets up. Sometimes, though, in very rare situations, it's you get to a point where you have almost everything that you want or you like, and you'd like someone to share it with. Yes.
So why
I
marriage
have
and
a
not a
family.
concubine?
Sorry.
Now, in that situation, why marriage and not a concubine?
You see, it also has to do with what it brings to you in terms of the kind of respect, the kind of
Okay, respect.
Social
Not really
status.
limiting, but my point is, why should marriage be the determinant of respect?
well, it's cultural. Some places like in Ghana,
Cultural?
it has to do with our culture.
Do
It
you
has to
know
do with
what our
society.
culture actually is when it comes to families?
What is it?
One of them is
Three,
that you,
four.
well, maybe
Polygamy.
yes, it's one of them.
That's the
No, but-
culture?
Yes.
Oh, please.
But polygamy, you still go marry.
Yes, you
Yeah.
still go marry. I mean,
Marry.
you still have to settle down, and the more wives you have, the more respected you are.
Really?
Yes.
But is it the case today? It's not.
No, it's not. It's not. But the point is,
Culture-
you get to
culture
a
is
point.
dynamic.
You get to a point
really?
where you just have to marry because society demands that you marry. To be able to reach a certain height, to be able to be recognized.
But do
at
you
a certain
think
level.
men themselves want?
No.
So men
I've
are.
said this
So
before.
No, nobody
I've
wants
heard you, but
see,
I wanted
so
to.
you
get-
don't-
A lot of times.
So yeah, I like that.
So you
First of all,
don't
yeah,
marry.
yeah. So you are married.
No,
It mean-
you asked
Hold on. He's asking. So does it mean that you married
actually
under
want to marry.
duress, Nanye?
No, so
Does it mean that Nanye, you got married under duress? Think about it, because your wife is watching. Possible. Don't talk. Possible.
no, it's a question.
I literally spoke with Nanye's wife a while ago.
I've got an answer to that. Look,
No, don't answer me now. I don't
I
want.
should answer you now.
No.
So why are you asking the question then?
I said think about it. You are not so sure.
I'm very sure.
Yeah, possible. Are you going to get married?
What?
You heard?
You heard the question, man. What kind of?
Am I going to get married? I don't
Yes. You don't know.
know. No, for now I don't
Do
know.
you think men?
I am not really thinking about it.
Okay,
Right.
but do you think about this now? Do you think men get married as a way to satisfy societal pressure? You think it's like a social obligation, or men get married because they want to get married?
Bro, if right now, all right, if you have to say, okay, like if you pick 100 men who are married and you tell them that, look, okay, we want you guys to just leave your wives.
And go back to your single life.
Go back to your single life. 99% of them
Would say
will
yes.
leave their wife.
99% of them.
99%.
99 is extreme, but I
Of
mean,
them-
the majority would.
I can help you though.
The majority.
Possibly, I'm
would.
getting you
not saying-
something.
I said
99
99% of them will leave.
99 is extreme.
Bro,
That's extreme, man.
Yeah, 99 is
99
extreme.
extreme.
You would have a majority though, but I mean,
but
99 is.
70% of them will leave their wife.
Where are you getting these numbers from? No, look.
He has conducted a poll.
From his shop, the boys that come to his shop, they don't want to get married.
No,
I don't understand.
You answer your question.
Today, your Anna self talk say you married
Answer
under
your
duress.
question.
Today,
No, I never
talk say
said that.
you
I never-
married under duress.
No.
No, but if you agree,
no, he hasn't answered
no,
it.
I haven't answered the question.
If you agree, to the question,
you answer that question.
If you agree, you said yes.
No,
No, I never said
You
that.
said most men are being pressured to get married.
No, he says he has an answer to
No,
that
I have an
question.
answer to
You, but don't answer now. I want you to answer that question at 9:59.
Hey.
That's oddly specific.
If you know the society,
A lot of them no go marry. But a lot of them go love have
No, we
chicks.
get married because of the woman, bro. Like the woman pressure. See, look.
The woman pressure you to marry.
A lot of men. See,
So your man pressure you
Hear
to
me
marry.
out. Hear me out.
Answer his question.
The society,
Answer the second
the
question.
societal pressure you're talking about affects women more than men, right? But what happens is the man gets that pressure from her.
Okay.
So what happens is, you see that what are we question? Yeah? The marriage part is the upgraded version of the what are we.
But what are we? We are
No,
just like the way we
see,
are.
the question of marriage is the
What are we? We are we like
no.
the way we are.
Hear me out. See, there's a certain number of years that go by, and certain ages that go by that answering we are going with the flow is not enough. You get what I mean?
Obviously.
For them.
So but you need to graduate.
Yeah, I get that. So a lot of women expect that. So what happens is a lot of men get married. See, a lot of men would. You remember we asked that question before, and I said to you, if men had the choice to live happily with a woman without getting married. They will take that. That's what I
Instead of
commitment. Instead of marriage.
Yeah.
If a man did what?
If a man had the option of living with a woman and having a family without
the
getting
commitment
married,
of
they will
marriage,
take that
yeah.
all day long.
But that
and I'm saying that, you see, the marriage aspect usually is it's a woman's perceived right way of doing things, not necessarily because she believes in it, but because her friends do, her family do. All the people around her.
Society does.
Society
Because
does.
the
So
law
societal pressure comes
does.
to them.
The law. I mean, if you are going to divorce a woman right now, do you know, if you are cohabiting with a
protection
woman,
mechanism, yeah.
do you understand? And you have no attachment with a woman, you are cohabiting, and something happens and she has to go. I mean, after all the years of staying with you and doing all sorts of things with you, she would like something that would protect her.
Protect
Do you understand?
her, how?
Yes, like if she's married to you, she knows that whenever there is an issue or there's divorce or anything like that, she's going to get something. She's going to walk away with something.
But that's my question. Why should she walk away with something?
No, the two of
but
you.
why we-
The two of you, you are married.
Why?
You need to convince me, say,
I don't need to convince.
First of all, I would not waste my
You.
time doing that.
You.
Convincing you.
Yeah.
I got other
What are you saying?
No,
What is it?
Possible.
Okay, but possible-
Assembly, but my wife.
Okay, we are waiting for that day. Possible.
You go marry for paper.
Possible. We are waiting for that day.
If it papers, you go make him marry.
You go marry for papers. For papers.
You want when he want go when he wants to.
That be circumstance.
Yeah, but it's marriage. When it's that you do it.
Yeah, it's
I'm going with dog.
He go do him.
You can't pick me with dog. You be jai. So yeah, we are here. Give me 2 seconds.
So him say higher crown.
What's it then?
A higher crown.
What get where Buchi?
Oh my God.
Oh, get where Buchi? Okay.
Possible. Before close the show, I don't know. So you didn't finish making your point. Finish your point. Don't ask me that nonsense question. What do you mean?
Kofi,
Because of this, Nanya will not answer the question. We won't answer the question.
No 959 again.
but the truth
No,
is,
yeah,
see,
so-
the fact is that if you know with society, most men no go marry.
Guys,
Most
let's
men also, just like Nanya said, most men actually got married to the women because they want to make their women happy. That is what.
Right. Right. And you know, based on that, I mean, I don't know if this is directly in line with what we're discussing, but I want to believe that society hasn't been fair to women to always pile that pressure on them.
But
to
society,
get married. I know society also says that, society will tell you as a man, just a minute,
finish.
will tell you as a man that you're not worried, all right? But it turns out that society looks down on women who are not married more than it does on men who are not married.
Yeah.
And I think that is very unfair.
Kofi, society.
Because for all
Unfair
you
to
know,
who? The
But,
providers?
say again,
Unfair to the men who are providers?
unfair to the women.
Yeah, but see, but hold on a
But you
second.
see-
It's the balance of
No, you
power.
see,
We are not the same.
I
Men
know
and
we are not.
women
No,
are
so
the
you
same.
see what I'm
Yeah.
saying. The reason why I think it is not fair is that, especially according to our culture as Ghanaians and Africans, it is the man that marries the woman.
Yeah.
That is what I was
So why
about to say.
should the pressure be on the woman who is in this
Okay, that's
case
fair. Yeah,
is the
that's fair.
benefit?
No. But then
That's a fair
again, then again, just like you're saying, all right, society, they put pressure on the women. But at the end,
And by extension,
if
it comes to us.
the men,
Yeah,
where they
by
go
extension,
propose,
it comes
why
to
you
us,
the woman who
right?
can propose?
Society be smart, man.
That's why they at the top.
Yeah.
Yes, and I was
you
talking
they put
about-
pressure on the woman to get married.
Yeah.
So the women should rather propose. and get married. Like,
Boy.
I better say India, be the women waiting, they marry them. Man.
So I hear you.
Boy.
Anyway, Martin, please let me have the phone number so I can announce it. But we need you to call us right now. The gentlemen, please. Call us right now. If you want to text us on WhatsApp, it's 055-157-5757. But call us 030-22-11693. 030-22-11693. Please, if we have any messages, I'd like to take them right now before we continue with the conversation. Yeah, but call us 030-22-11693. Nanya, let me come back to you. So
this thing
you know, it's nice, eh?
It's really
let me
nice.
try mine.
I think I need a refill, man.
Let me try Nanya, then cocktails.
Charlie, I don't drink that often, so when I get a chance, 2 or 3.
Yeah, this is really nice.
It's good.
This is really nice. Okay, so now it looks like I mean, the two of you believe that I'm trying to choose my words very carefully.
Oh, speak freely.
No. I'm trying to choose my words.
Speak
carefully.
freely and lose
But-
6 women as we speak. Speak freely.
Nanya, I am the host.
Speak freely.
Nanya, I'm the host.
There are plenty fishes in this. Speak freely.
No, so the two of you believe that it is to service the societal obligation.
Yes.
To do what?
To get married.
No. What service to society obligations?
To get married.
No, why are you nervous?
Why am I nervous?
Why are you nervous?
Why am I nervous?
Every single thing he says gets to you.
It's like
No. Let me ask the question again. So, Possible, what's your stance?
So the question is possible now.
Yes.
Okay.
Before I come to
On what?
on the question of the day, right? Is it that we don't want to? So you are saying we don't want to get married.
Of course.
So basically, we're all saying the same.
Yeah, of course.
I said this before when I said that most men, remember the episode where I talked
Oh, yeah, that is
you guys
true,
don't
but
believe
the
me.
question
So
was-
now we all believe, we all agree.
The question me and be say, so are you part of the most men?
Okay.
Am I-
Hold it.
am I-
Hold
so
it
I
right
won't
there.
dispute. I won't dispute though
Let's
that
go
there are
over
some
the
men that
phones. Let's go
really
over the
want to get
phones.
married.
Good evening, Fred. How are you doing?
I'm good. Yourself?
I'm very well. Thanks a lot for asking. I hope you had a great day today.
Sure, I did. I did.
So where do you?
I'm really enjoying the discussion.
I am happy that you are enjoying. Please make it a point to always watch us on Thursdays at 9 p.m.
Sure,
But what are your
sure,
thoughts
I
on
will.
today's matter? Are you married, first of all?
Yes, I'm married.
Okay. Did you
I've
get
been married for the past 11 years.
okay? Are you happy in your marriage?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, it
I'm
took
very
you 3
happy in my
seconds.
marriage.
It took you 3 seconds. Is your wife standing behind you?
Original in Chile. And I
Because
not,
if
not at all.
no, you
Not
see,
at all.
if you made plans for tonight earlier, your answer could put you in trouble.
Exactly.
Oh, no, not
Okay.
at all. She's not around.
Okay.
She's not around at
Okay.
the moment.
Okay, so let's get serious here. Did you get married because you wanted to get married? It's something that you loved, or you got married because society just demands that you get married?
I got married because I wanted to get married.
Okay.
I married at the age of 28 years.
Impressive. How old are you now?
I'm hitting 40 next year.
That's great. Okay.
How long were they together?
They are still together.
No, I mean before.
Okay. How long were you? Yeah.
Before we got married,
Yes.
we were together for like a year.
Okay.
Oh,
That's fair.
That is true.
All right. So you.
So I was very fortunate to have a very good woman who, I mean, is making me to enjoy the marriage.
Okay.
Shout out to the good women.
Okay. So you got married
So
because
it is not about the societal pressure. You know, one of the panelists made a point. He said it will get to a point that, I mean, you see all your friends married. You go to functions and people will talk about marital issues. And when it happens like that, you see that you will not be comfortable when such conversations are going on. So it will not be the society pressure, but
that is societal
societal
pressure.
pressure.
Fred, what you are talking about is
Yes.
societal pressure. Because, I mean, apart from marriage, let me give you an example. Apart from marriage. Okay, so Fred is gone, but let me make this point. Fred,
I'm around. I'm here.
You're
I'm
still here. All right, cool. So what I'm saying is, apart from societal pressures, and it differs from man to man, but I, for one, apart from marriage, I really don't care if the people around me are all wearing white and I have to wear black. Do you understand my point?
I get you.
So personally, I will not be coerced into getting married if I don't want to get
I
married.
am with you, my brother.
You understand?
I'm with
Okay, so he's gone. But you heard him. Please call us 030-2211-693. 030-2211-693. We want the gentleman to call us. And I like the fact that he made a point that he's happy in his marriage.
Kofi,
Look, marriages are beautiful, I'm not going to lie. I've never been married, but I know that, look, it feels really and super good to, this is where I draw the line. My point is, it feels really good.
Careful.
No.
He's dating a girl that's thinking about
No, hold on. No. What I'm going to say is, okay, we have a caller, but she has to wait. It's a she, so wait. So what I'm saying is, it feels good to have a companion. That's at least, because I've never been married. So I'm saying that it feels really good to have a companion, someone that you can talk to and make plans with and, and chill with and all that.
Based on what I said.
Right? No, so you are not listening to me. What I'm saying is, I don't know how it feels to be married, but I know what it feels like to have a companion.
Yes.
And so based on that, I can attest to the fact that marriage might really be nice. That's
when
what
you're
I'm
married
saying.
to the right person.
When you're married to the right person, cool. All right, so we have Nafisa. Did you say Nafisa?
Yes, please.
Okay, Nafisa, how are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Okay, we wanted the gentleman to call us, but I guess you want to let us know what you think
Yeah,
about
I'm
this.
very interested in the conversation.
That's fine. It's for all of us, so
Okay.
talk to us, please.
Okay, I would have been happy without getting married.
Wow. You would have been happy without getting married.
Yes,
Interesting.
please.
Wow.
Because immediately you have been getting married or something like that, people will start targeting you. You won't do. There are some things you would like to do, but it will be like, hey, you are a married woman, or you get me?
You like freedom, pa! You
societal pressure.
Oh, you like freedom.
This game-
But Nafisa, do you agree that societal pressure is one of the reasons why people get married?
Yes.
Okay. So are you still married or you are divorced? Okay.
I'm still married.
You're still married. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so finish your
But
point. Finish your point.
It was very good when we were dating.
Jaya Mayan Chimpana. Why
Right
though?
now-
Hold on, Nafisa, hold on. Nafisa, hold on. Is it because you want to explore without any commitments? Is that your reason, or there's something else?
I just wanted to have my freedom.
What kind of freedom? What kind of freedom are you not having now that you're married? Apart from, for example, excuse my French, having multiple sex partners or enjoying life and going
Hanging
on
out
trips
with the
other
girls.
people and hanging out with girls. And apart from these little ones that I have mentioned, what other freedom are you looking for?
Right now, I'm into marriage, and there are some things that I can't do.
Like what?
Like, I can't have someone in public.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, especially if you're...
Okay, but you're a Muslim, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I think yours has got to do with...
She can't wear certain things.
Like,
Okay.
right now that I'm speaking to you, my husband is
yeah.
beside me.
Your husband is what?
He's sitting beside me.
Okay, he's just beside you.
Yes.
Can we speak to him? Can we
You
speak to him? Is he watching with you?
Yeah, but he said he's not interested.
He's not interested. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, so finish off your point and then we can continue with our conversation.
You see, when we were dating, it was somehow cool. You get me? But right,
Hello?
Harley,
Yeah, Nafisa, finish your point.
when we were dating, it was very cool. But me, I get into the marriage because of the society.
Okay.
Yes.
Just one more question and then I'll let you go. Hold on. Does your husband feel same? Does he also feel like the relationship was better when it was not marriage?
Yeah.
He also feels the same.
I was just about to say.
Yeah, because see each other and all that stuff. We don't get time to meet each other and
So make you both divorce.
So,
you both
no,
waste
no,
my time.
maybe they should
Thank
have
you
an
very much,
open marriage,
Natisa, for
an
calling
open
us. We're grateful.
You see,
An open marriage.
But she's making a very interesting point.
Yeah.
And the fact that the husband is actually sitting with her,
And agrees with her.
pronouncements, in front of his husband, the both they feel the same.
So why did they stay? No, but I mean,
No,
it doesn't make
yeah.
sense. No, it doesn't make any sense.
Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? You know, sometimes, yeah, you know that societal pressure, when you misunderstand the pressure, your expectations of what a marriage should look like become very limited.
Yeah,
Right?
when you get into
So a lot of times, a lot of people are complaining these things because of the limitations of what they think marriages should look like. You know what I mean?
But you see, I mean, it doesn't.
No, because I've seen married couples that do far more enjoyable things than people that were single.
Exactly my
Yeah,
point.
Right, I mean,
No,
that's because
but
they're
you see,
aware of what is
yeah.
possible to do.
Yeah, but you see, the reason why I find it very interesting and it doesn't really sit well with me what she said is that it looks like they are at peace with each other.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
So then what is
But
the problem?
she's answering
just
the question.
because she can't hug other people?
That is just one.
That's just
out of
one
the thousand.
example.
What
She
else?
is.
What else?
Maybe she can't even wear.
Don't you think that
Maybe
it
hugging is a
but
lang-
don't you think
yeah.
that it's about time that
Especially being a Muslim,
don't you
half married.
Yeah, don't you think that it's about time that we unlearn some of these things?
Kofi,
Yeah,
it's
they
a
need a
long
counselor.
journey. See,
They need what?
these
coach.
things,
A marriage coach.
these things. No, I mean,
No, I mean, there are people out there that need to give
I
them.
think they can figure something out,
Yeah.
while still married. I'm not necessary to have an open relationship
But
or
say
an open
something.
marriage, but
They should just divorce.
I mean, they can't
but
love each
what-
other.
yeah,
But they
but
just
if they
enjoy
get
the
divorced-
relationship.
Yeah, but the point is, if they get, so you are saying they should get divorced.
cohabitate.
If they get
I don't agree with that, by the way.
You don't agree?
No.
Okay.
They should just relate to each other like they were still dating.
What's the
Maybe-
difference?
But no, I mean,
No,
that's what would
that's
work
I'm
for
saying.
them.
Society pushes
Yes.
expectations in your mind about what a marriage should look like.
Yeah, because
you know what I mean.
there are certain things you can't
in this
do.
society, there's a lot of freedom.
I'm sorry.
Okay, go on.
I
Go
have
for
to
it.
Go on the
Go for
phones.
it.
Poma, what's up? Omar, oh, sorry. I'm so sorry. Omar from Gos. Omar, how are you?
I'm very good, please. Are you?
I'm very well. Are you a practicing Muslim?
Yeah, I'm a practicing.
Are you married? 1, 2, 3, or 4?
Oh, I'm not married, please.
You are not married. Would you like to get married someday?
Thank you.
I haven't been in situation of getting married before, but by the experiences of my senior brothers and even my father, there is nothing encouraging me to get married in the future.
Possible.
No, I didn't catch the last one. Please say it again. From the experiences
I
of
said
your...
by the experiences of my senior brothers and even my father,
Like they're very
there is
happy.
nothing encouraging me to get married in the future.
Wow, there's nothing encouraging about getting married.
Yes, please.
Why though? Why though? Speak to us.
You see, people have been speaking about societal pressure and those stuff. And the very important thing about marriage is just giving birth and having kids around you and those stuff. So if you can just notice, there are many people who are just married, giving birth, and after that, just divorce. You see, so there's human rights, I just want to feel like that I'm talking about. Marriage, 10 minutes marriage.
His line is breaking,
his
so I
line-
can hardly hear what they're saying. Omar, I don't know if you can hang up and call us back, please. He should call us back.
but
He's
he
trying
made
to
a
make a
very
point.
good point.
It seems very interesting, but we're missing it. Nanye and Alvin, we're going to go for a break. When we come back, I have a question to ask the both of you. I think about 2 questions, possible. I'd also need some clarifications from you. But yeah, you're watching the BMP show live here on Joy Prime. I mean, we are talking about marriages. So if you are married or you're not married and you have any thoughts about marriage, what it should look like, what it's like for you, and what you think pushes people or motivates people into getting married, we would like to know those thoughts right here on the show. You can text us 055-157-5757. This is the Bald Muscle, Pot-Bellied and Skinny Show, brought to you by Johnny Walker Black Label Big Bold Flavor. My name is Kofi Hayford. We will be right back. Yep. And we are back on your screens. Thank you so much for keeping it locked right here on Joy Prime. My name is Kofi Hayford. Once again, I'm doing this with Nanye, Alvin, and Possible. And we're having a discussion on the topic, is marriage still men's dream? Or it's a social obligation? Before we continue with the conversation, let me use this fine opportunity to say a happy birthday going out to DOG Charity Ajua Togbo of UG Fire Station of the Ghana National Fire Service. Charity, it's your birthday. Charity is also a student at African University College of Communications, or if you like, African University of Communications and Business, right here in Accra. So Charity, happy birthday going out to you. It's coming from myself and from all your colleagues at the comms class. Also to you, Janelle Na Mele Labi, little Janelle Na Mele Labi. It's your birthday, so happy birthday. I wish I could sing for you. A very cute girl like that. Happy birthday going out to you. It's coming from your aunt, Diana Labi of Awoshi. We all love you, from all your cousins and all your brothers and sisters and entire family. So happy birthday going out to the both of you. And happy birthday to every other single person who's celebrating their birthdays today, especially if you're watching us. We love you and we wish you the very best. Guys, Nanye, you're married. Alvin, you're married. Are both of you happy in your marriages?
Ecstatic. Next question.
Yeah.
Hey, but why? Is it a fight?
It's not. If I pause, you'd have said I waited too long. If I blah blah blah, I've said it straight.
Okay.
Ecstatic.
Let's go over it. Whatever. Shaibu from Takrady. Shaibu, what's it there? Nyamin to yensu yetase pa ya pomusu ye. Mpocho of friend then awara.
Oh, my word, I'm not a Mumba, I Kudima.
Oh, Mpocho mi checha when you na ai.
Oh, when you are Jodo.
Na anje na the member baby sawi nche minim ne answer no. Definitely. Awara ni when you Johanna.
Ah, I want the soy at the papu.
Deme
Oh, man, I want the in Bibia.
Oh, you're in quantity another BB for.
No, me not can be. Every fake to my papa. Every fake to my papa. Well, I bread, never been to you. No real one catch and portray a pony stone out what's known. A what's known we are. It did the real one, so we said no, our own sound.
Hey!
Cinnamon, check, maybe almost this morning, you almost this morning.
I don't care.
No, I'm going to be some.
But I say,
so you get to data outside.
also so big at already.
Well, data,
oh, you're oh, sir, I mean, a date in each other, and you obey Nanto. Or cheddar, more in Nanto, no Marsha Mohona. Oh, yeah,
no, cheddar, cinnamon. Yeah, one hour date to do free.
Okay. Okay. Ain't it?
Free because
Right. Okay. Yeah, that's the part. Yeah, I'm sure all of you can understand.
Nobody is saying that marriage is not good or marriage is not sweet or there is no enjoyment in marriage. Nobody.
There's lots of enjoyment in that.
There's a lot of enjoyment. There's a lot of fulfillment. There's a
lot
lot of blessings.
Are you happy?
Some people say that.
There's a lot of blessings.
Say that. Don't say nobody. Some people say that it's not good.
Okay, but are you happy?
Yes.
You are also happy.
Ecstatic.
If
I'm not happy, I'm ecstatic.
Fine. If you had the opportunity to decide, right, again, would you get married?
Well, now I can't say.
Look,
no.
I
If you asked me before, yeah, I would say again, like I've always said, that if I had the choice, if my woman didn't want to get married, I wouldn't force it.
But why say if you business?
No, hold on. Let me ask the question again. Yeah. So from what you said, if your woman didn't want it, you wouldn't have gotten married.
No, I would have been happy to have stayed how things were. A lot of the time, so a lot of it is pride too, right? A lot
What
of
has
it
it got to do with pride?
No, of course. Think of it this way: somebody, look at how it looks. Let's say you're dating someone for years, right? And she goes there, and they're like, all it takes is a group of her friends to say, "Oh, wait, you guys have been dating for this long. Like, why is it taking so long?"
It's going to
this
use
and that.
you.
Even if it wasn't a problem for her at the time, it now becomes one.
A problem.
You got me? It becomes a problem. She may not even know why it's a problem.
And then she comes and acts a certain way. And then you as a guy that's been with her for this long with no problems, you're like, but why is this a big deal for you now?
You know? It's
you understand?
crazy.
Yeah, I get that. It happens, right? But so for me, that's what I'm saying, that for a lot of guys, I'm going to speak from my perspective. So for me, if there was no expectation for me to get married, I wouldn't push it. I would be just as happy without going through the whole ceremony.
Yeah.
Right? I'm not sad that I did, but I'm just saying that if I had the option to not go through the ceremony and still keep things the way they are, I probably would have been okay with that.
Okay, let me take this one message on the screen. Okay, so this one says, I'm Esi and I am married. I think most people will definitely not want to get married.
Definitely want to get
Definitely want to. No, will not.
Not definitely
Will not
want.
definitely want to get married because of their inability to take risks in life. Marriage makes you think deeper than being single. Most of the expenses reduces and mostly have more fun when you are with the right person. Marriage may not bring all the glitters that you want, but definitely marriage is for those who are ready.
Most of her expenses got reduced.
Yes, yes.
Not his.
Exactly.
His expenses went up.
Yeah, it goes up.
Listen.
A man's expenses goes up. Anytime boys say, marriage will let your expenses come down. Where's come down?
No, but I don't agree with the two of you.
Why?
But you don't have to. I'm telling you facts as it is.
Yeah, not exactly, because it could be that they are sharing the expense.
Do you share your costs?
No, you see.
No. Do you share your costs?
Listen.
No, you don't.
Realistically,
Do you share your costs?
Yes.
No,
you don't. No, you don't.
No,
you don't. They lie.
I don't lie.
Oh, listen, you share cost.
Majority of the cost.
Majority.
I
So
take
water.
it. But you see, when you are dating,
So it means you don't share
sometimes-
costs.
It doesn't.
No, we do.
What
See,
cost do you share?
I don't need to mention.
Don't mention.
Light bill.
I'm not going to.
Don't
Light
mention.
bill.
But on a scale of 1 to 10.
They share about 20% of the cost, right? Give or take.
On a scale, okay, let's say
Maybe she would take
100%. Let's say 100%.
It takes like what? Uber fare.
Maybe like 2 or 3.
3%.
No, I mean out of 10, she'll take like
30%.
Well, that's like 20 to
maybe like 20.
So you don't share costs.
No, but that's sharing.
That's not sharing.
Why not?
She's basically.
Some people take
She's
100.
tipping. She does the
Some
tip.
people take 100. Listen.
She's
All right, let me.
tipping best.
Yeah, I'm done with the message, I guess. I don't have one.
Yeah.
Oh, it says he's a man.
I'm a
Oh,
man.
actually.
Oh,
Yeah, he
I'm
says he's a
AC.
man.
Interesting.
Okay, let me take this one. Good evening, guys. The marriage talk thing. And tonight I agree with Possible because some men get married out of pressure, not in their dream, please. Why am I saying this? Because if we are waiting for men to get married to us, like no woman will get married. And unless you, the lady, get him pressured before he comes around to bring his idea for marriage. So for me, seriously, I think men don't get dream for marriage, but societal pressure. That's Joyce Tina Boedi Wales from Dunkorno.
Look, I'm curious. I'm curious. Why is it that I agree with Possible? That was my point. No, that was my point.
Possible made it clearer.
Listen.
Bull. That is absolute rubbish.
I never. I mean, I can count. No, perhaps I never took anybody, any woman, to meet my parents, especially my mother, because she used to tell me that she would never let me waste any lady's time, and after a while, tell her that I'm not going to get married.
Is it a waste of time though?
I was about to ask that.
Listen, we're
was
together.
about to
Before I
ask
got
that.
married, we
Finish
were
the
together
point.
for about 5 years.
Good.
We were together for about 5 years.
That's a long time,
And
you know.
yes, and you can imagine, and my mom got to know her, not because I went to introduce her, but something happened.
5 years is a long
They
time
just
for her
met.
to not
And
get to know her,
and
right? Yeah, naturally.
But I mean, she met her maybe I think after a year or before a year. And then after a year, after 2 years, she started hitting on that thing again. And now she knew the person. And look, if it were left to us, we wouldn't get married. If we could cohabit, we could enjoy all the things that we enjoyed whilst we were still dating. I mean, we could relate on that level without really committing. We'll do that. But that's not to say that marriage is not nice.
Okay.
That's not to say that marriage is not enjoyable.
Okay.
I mean, I'll recommend it. I'll recommend it to everybody.
That's not what we are
marriage
saying.
is nice or marriage is enjoyable.
I'll
It
recommend
depends.
it.
Yeah, exactly. So you're enjoying it, but
That's
somebody
why I was saying that I have tasted
Yeah, you're
companionship, and I strongly believe that companionship, whether non-marriage or marriage, could be very, very nice.
Yeah, of course.
Let's go over the phone and speak to our very last caller, Mahmood. Mahmood, what's up, bro? Are you good? From the Volta region. Mahmood.
I'm good. Good evening.
Good evening. Mahmood, you have just about a minute to make your point, please.
Oh, okay. I think I would say it is both to some extent. Well, some of the guys may set themselves an age to marry and settle. Others too may decide to, let me say, delay due to one or two reasons. Some, they don't want to, let me say, get involved in, how do I even say, they feel like they are locked up. They need freedom. So it is not complete. It is relative.
Okay.
But I think all in all, marriage, from the perspective that I'm coming from, it is an institution that is set by God Himself.
All right.
It is God. Yeah, it is God who asked us to marry.
Okay.
And so when you take it to that perspective, that means it will be beautiful for you. Or you take it as a worship. Because you worship every day. That is Islamic perspective. So you have to endure. Let me put it that way. Because it cannot be sweet every day.
Yeah.
Sometimes it could be bitter, sometimes it could be sweet.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much, Mahmood. I think your point is well made. We really appreciate it. Nanya, your final comments before we go. We have just about 2 minutes to wrap up.
Yeah, look, I think there is a lot of pressure from society for marriage. But notwithstanding, marriage is good. Like, I think it's an opportunity for a man to connect his woman to God. As that's what he's alluding to, right?
Okay.
But all I'm saying is, look, we can't ignore the fact that, look, there is pressures that come with it, but you should never let the pressure make you end up with the wrong
person. Okay.
Yeah.
Alvin,
That's
30 seconds.
You know,
please.
Paul said in the Bible, somewhere in the Bible, that, but for the negative things or the sins that a man could commit if he were not married, that's why he would recommend that a man should get married. Otherwise, if it doesn't work for you, it doesn't work for you.
Okay.
But, I think that it's the pressures of society that...
Did Paul get married, by the way?
He didn't.
Yeah.
Okay.
He didn't, right? Okay. Yeah, possible. Final words, 30 seconds.
Kofi, I'm going to say this. Look, no man even in mother, pressure him, make him marry if he no make ready.
Okay. All right. But if he's ready, go feel married.
Of course.
That's fine. I think the points are well made. Thank you very, very much for being a part of this conversation. Proudly brought to you by Johnny Walker Black Label, Big Bold Flavor. I did this with Nanye, Alvin, and Possible. I'm very sure